Good evening, Kenton community. My name is Sabatino Samato. I'm your superintendent, and this is your weekly connection update. High overview of the connection. In my section, arrival and dismissal procedures, really focusing on the Hoover complex today. Then we get into the future is here. We talk about those conversations that we've been having over the past couple months about the future of Kenton and where we are, the status, keeping people updated. Then, of course, we get into our safety tips for families. How can we prevent drowning? Just some key tips there. Then we get into school and district highlights. We finish off with our recognitions. This week, two of them, music department and our school communications staff. Let's dig a little bit deeper into the connection. First, arrival and dismissal at Hoover. Folks, I just want to thank everyone that's been doing such good work, your patience. Parents, our families are second to none when it comes to really trying to do whatever they can to make things safe for kids. Our staff at the school are really phenomenal job. I want to give some precaution warnings and also ask for some continued assistance. Here's the warning. Really, the Kenmore-Tonawanda police has been great working with us, and they are telling us we got to do everything that we can to keep cars off of Sheridan. If they find cars that are stopped on Sheridan, especially in that bike path, but even stopped in the lane on Sheridan, waiting to turn in, that those cars can be ticketed. So let's stick to, first of all, don't come early for dismissal. We talked about that. Don't come early for arrival. We've talked about that. Make sure that you look at all of those arrival and dismissal times for elementary and middle at Hoover. It actually helps if you come a little bit after arrival and dismissal has begun. You'll go through quickly. If there is a backup, do not wait in the street. You may have to circle around, but do not wait in the street. We don't want to create another safety risk. We're going to continue to tweak this, folks. It has gotten much better, but we can't have people backing up on the street. I have a little catchy tune. It goes with this slogan: if you can't enter the lot, keep on moving, don't stop. And some of you remember some music back from the late 80s. We have a little link there to the music video. It just helps us to remember, keep on moving, don't stop in the middle of Sheridan Drive. Let's try and make the entire process as safe as can be. Then we get into our future is here. It's just giving an update. Remember, we presented our best thinking just over a month ago, really a couple months ago, and really have talked about what that would entail. And now we have some groups together to talk about the positives and negatives and then make a decision how we're moving forward. That just talks about that over the next couple months. Our safety tips for families, preventing drowning. And folks, there is never anything that can be 100% foolproof, but these tips can help in situations, especially where swimming is involved. Take a look at some of those things, especially getting into the warmer months. Then our school and district highlights. Kenmore West and Kenmore East unified basketball teams square off. Franklin hosts District Harvest Festival. Students and staff clean up Aqua Lane Park. Kenmore West recognizes Link Crew leaders. Softball teams host Neighbors for Love charity game. Kenmore Junior Senior High students collaborate with home students. School finds creative ways to celebrate Teacher Appreciation Day. Hands-on activity educates Kenmore West students about air pressure. And that brings us to our recognition. First, our music department, folks, 16 years in a row, our music department, I already know they're second to none. This shows nationally how they can be recognized as second to none, because for 16 years in a row, the music department in Kenton has been named Best Community for Music Education by the National Association of Music Merchants. Folks, this just goes to show you what a great reason to attend Kenton. It's just one of those supporting factors. An awesome music department led by awesome music teachers. Check out that recognition this week. Thank you, music educators, for everything that you do on a daily basis. And then our school communication staff. You know, Patrick Finelli, he's the one that's recording this connection right now. Jenna Stockman working in that department. They work behind the scenes. You very rarely see these people front and center, but they make our district front and center. We are the envy of many other families and districts that aren't in Kenton, wishing that their school district can send out as much news, as much joy, and just wonderful things to celebrate our kiddos and teachers and staff on a daily basis. Check out that section. Thank you, Jenna and Patrick, for doing everything you do on a regular basis. And that brings us to the end of the connection. And folks, exciting time. Round 2 of the playoffs. We have Sabres game 2 of round 2 tonight. Really looking forward to it. I know we need some sunshine. Good news, sunshine next week. But let's stay on, kids, about making sure we finish strongly, because together that makes us Kenton strong, proud, and helps us to move Kenton forward. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend.